See if it goes live. Okay, cool. They're all live. What's up, everybody? We got TikTok group over here, and then we got live on YouTube and Facebook. So wherever you guys are at, show some love in the comments. Today, we're just going to be going over just a few things about some of the perks of affiliate marketing, because I get asked all the time. Logan, why do you have to do shipping? Do you have to do all this other stuff that a lot of other business models have to do? And so that's why I wanted to just kind of go over, in my opinion, what some of the best perks are. And a lot of it has to do with costs and stuff. And then the last little section, I just wanted to go a little bit over funnels again that we kind of talked about yesterday. And so if you guys do have questions, in the Facebook group or on YouTube, feel free to ask me then. And then also you guys can always rewatch and message me. You guys have message me on TikTok, message me on Facebook, wherever. I always am very accessible. And those who are here, like Brian and SMP and everyone else, everyone knows that I pretty much get back to you as long as I'm awake. So, all right, cool. Let's get into the nitty gritty here. I just have my little presentation. I sent a request. Okay, let me add you really fast. Okay, just approved you. So you should have access, and it should be live. So you should be able to join in, and I can see comments and stuff. So perks of affiliate marketing. So the first perk is just low cost of startup. So there's a lot of different business models that require you to buy all this inventory. They require you, to take super crazy costs of, products and like you have to pay fees, you have to pay for, like, for example, Amazon FBA, you have to buy products first and then send them into Amazon, and then they take their cut and then you get the profit. So you have to have like startup costs. Like if you want to have a physical brick and mortar business, like you can do that, but you probably need like a truck, or you need certain equipments, right? For example, like I said, my day job is pest control. So if I wanted to make my own pest control company, well, guess what? I have to go buy all the chemicals. I have to go buy a truck. I have to get licenses, insurances, and all this crazy stuff, right? So, even with drop shipping, there's certain things you have to do. And so with drop shipping, it's not really a cost. It's more of like, there's refunds, there's returns, there's, you get drop shipping from China and the products suck. And your customer support. And so there's a lot of like stuff that we're going to dive into here. So low cost, basically an affiliate program does not require that you have an advertising team for ad visuals or purchase or ad space. So you can have your own platform like a TikTok or a Facebook or a blog. Rather than that, you'll have to depend on your affiliates to come up with their marketing content. So a company has their affiliates, right? So, and like some of the affiliate programs that you guys can do is obviously Amazon's probably the biggest one. And then you can do digital products. You can do physical products. For example, like if you're into skating, I bet you anything, you can just go to Google and put in, what's up? Hello. Yeah, thanks you're very welcome. So that's probably you, Rob, I'm guessing. If you just click that, live viewers comments show up on StreamYard. This is an example. You have to like accept it on your Facebook or something, StreamYard. So it's kind of weird, but I know it's you probably from TikTok. So, okay. So yeah, other than like, even sometimes if you start to be an affiliate for a program, they'll actually give you like some affiliate resources, even like some posts or some banners and things like that. If you want to do paid advertising, which that's awesome. Yeah, thanks for being here. I appreciate you, Rob. I don't actually do any kind of paid advertisement right now. Everything's organic, and organic just means that I literally just post content about whatever subject I want to, and then I promote a product that benefits other people, that helps solve a problem. So, okay. So once a company is comfortable working with an affiliate and has built a good relationship, they can, for the most part, let them go on with marketing your service or product. So you just have to apply a lot of times to be an affiliate. So there's a lot of affiliate programs, and it's not like some kind of crazy thing where you get, some programs are a little bit pickier than others, but like, for example, you can become an Amazon affiliate in like 5 or 10 minutes. Perk number 2, okay, low ongoing costs. So there's not very much initial costs, and there's not very many ongoing costs. So most of your marketing activities are done, but the affiliates do it. And since it's a commission-based program, it means they only pay affiliates from sales that they bring in. So like, for example, it makes sense for the company. So the company is like, well, I don't have to pay you hourly. I don't have to pay you anything. It's commission. So as you bring traffic to the offer, as you bring people to the product or service and they purchase, you get paid. And so the company loves it because they're not spending all these ads, billboards, commercials, magazines, and maybe not getting a return. They have a fixed commission that they pay us. And so they love it. And then as us, the more content that we put out organically, the more likely that people are to see it, and that's why. So there's low ongoing costs for us as affiliates as well. So I think the only things that you really need is first invest in your education if you haven't already, because there's so much crap out there in YouTube that it's really hard to have clarity. So that's the first one. And like, for example, the education I promote is like $7. So it's not like you're breaking your bank. You could probably hit your piggy bank and get the pennies out and pay for it. So the second one is if you do want to, take it more seriously as a business, you will need a funnel, like a website funnel. And so I'll briefly explain that at the very end. And then also an email autoresponder. So basically you want to have emails go out automatically when you get someone's email. So those are the most important things. But like I said, those are very low ongoing costs, like even less than sometimes $50 a month or even less than $100. So, like the more you scale your business up, the more traffic and audience you have, like it's super scalable. There's really no ceiling. So Rob says, do I have to feature myself in these promotions? I feel I'm more of a radio face type, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so that's one thing that I was talking about is there's a lot of ways to promote. So you don't have to be on TikTok. You don't have to be on YouTube. There's podcasts. Like I have a podcast. You can start a podcast completely free. And I recommend anchor.fm, anchor.fm. And literally you set it up with them and you could do voiceovers like this with this thing. This is what I use. It's like $50 from Amazon. So like I could promote this. And if anyone wants to buy that, I'm an affiliate for Amazon. So I can be like, hey guys, look at this. If you want to start your podcast, these are the equipments that I suggest that you get if you want. And so, and you could teach people how to start podcasts, after you have one for a little while. So there's a lot of things that you can do. But anchor.fm is awesome because you can start making money with it, even with sponsors right away. So you sign up your Anchor and then they literally post your content that you make on Anchor to Spotify, to Apple, to all these different places. And so they do all that work for you. And you can actually make a sponsor like segment on your podcast about Anchor and they will pay you. So before you start your spiel about whatever you're going to talk about, you can say, hey guys, just check out anchor.fm. And the more people that listen to that, they pay you already just from starting. So it's not like thousands of dollars or anything, but until you get more people, but it's something that's kind of cool. So anyways, perk number 3, low risk. So the same thing with the low startup fees. And then there's very little low ongoing costs. That means that there is little risk because there's, not loss of all these payments and stuff. So it's perfect for businesses on a tight budget. And so remember, anyone who becomes an affiliate marketer, it is your online business. It's something that what you got to take seriously. If you want to do it even as a side hustle, you can, put a little time in it every day, do a post or two. And then over time you'll get, $100, $500, $1,000 the longer you do it. But some people literally take it seriously. And then once it overcomes their normal income, they just do it all full time. I know a lot of people that make $3,000 or plus, every month because of just all the things they promote and they recommend and they have an audience and they help people. They help people solve a problem. That's all it is. Okay. Perk number 4, targeted traffic. So since us as affiliates, we have like our niches and like our categories. So like, for example, I could have like my whole channel is really about affiliate marketing. So that's already a niche, but then I could even niche down further. Like I target all dads, like me who are 28, who don't really like their job. And not saying that I'm not encompassing everyone, like I can't see moms and help teens, but like if you focus on a niche and are speaking to an audience, that's pretty targeted, right? So if my dream customer is someone who's just like me, it's like, man, I really don't like my job. I stay away from my family. Like I really want to work more from home. Then I can make content catered towards that persona. And so it's always good to have a person in mind as you make content, right? And so for me, it's like, I don't really focus on millennials. I don't make keywords. Like I don't make advertisements say, hey, best business for teens, because that's really not my key, my target audience, but I still help anyone that I can. But I kind of have in my mind, my dream customers, maybe someone around my age who might resonate with me a little bit more and maybe that has a kid like me. So things like that. Okay, perk number 5 is it's extremely flexible. So it's insane because it's your own business. You can do it on the side for an hour a day. Once you get your funnel and your email automation going, it goes by itself. You don't have to do it every day. And then at that point, once you just set that up, and you can set that up in a day or 1 to 3 days. Once you set that up, all it is about making content. And that's where it comes into, like I said, producing content. I don't care if it's a blog, if you're good at writing. I don't care if it's a podcast, if you just want to not show your face. I don't care if it's YouTube. I don't care if it's TikTok. I don't care if it's Pinterest right now is pretty good even. So I'll have to catch up later in this. Thanks again. Hey, no worries, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. And so what's up, Future Affiliate Pro? How are you, man? We're just talking about some of the perks. I'm on 3 different things right now, but I got YouTube and Facebook going. So the flexibility is you can easily make your affiliate business smaller or bigger, depending on how much time you put into it. What's going on, man? It's a great way to scale up your business without breaking the bank, like I said, because you determine when you want to work. You determine how much time you want to put into it. I know a lot of people, and Jamar, maybe you can even say how much you started doing, because you have a full-time job even still. How much time did you start with putting it in every day? Love the content. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, follow me and join my Facebook groups and my YouTube, and we'll keep going. We'll grow together. So yeah, the flexibility for me is giant, because like my wife works 3 nights in the week, and I watch Corver, so my son is sleeping, and so I can't make videos the entire day. He's kind of like making noises and screaming and doing what kids do, and trying to feed him, and my chairs were breaking. It's all over. Being a dad and being a full-time mom is kind of difficult, like a lot more than a lot of people would probably think. But so whenever I have a couple minutes, a couple moments, that's when I make some of my content. 1 to 2 hours a day, a day. And the cool thing about that, guys, is some people are like, that's not enough time. But if you do that every day, 1 to 2 hours every day, you guys have no idea the compounding effect. Most people think, man, I'm just going to work 6 hours, and then you won't see that person ever again in a week, because they blew themselves out. They're burnt out. They don't have that long-term mindset. So, okay, and the last perk about affiliate marketing that I just wanted to talk to you guys about today is just the high ROI. ROI stands for return on investment. So a lot of people go around boasting about this business system of like Amazon FBA, reselling and all this other stuff. A lot can happen with 16 hours. Oh, 16 hours. Is that like 16 hours a week or something? But you're right. Yeah. You can get a lot done every single week with just a bit of investment and consistency. So an ROI though, guys, is like, everyone always boasts like, yeah, I have a drop shipping company that makes $5 million, but they're talking about revenue, because they have to pay for all the products. They have to pay for all the shipping. They have to pay Amazon to do it, or, whatever platform they're using. And so you guys got to realize, like, whenever people are boasting all these monies and like all these cars and sometimes stuff like that, you got to be really keen on who you listen to, because a lot of times they're renting those things. A lot of times they're just shooting for some kind of weird image, like showing people that they're so rich when really they're probably not. Maybe some people are, but you just got to be careful. And so with affiliate marketing, the ROI is almost full send. You really only have to pay for, like I said, the funnel and the email autoresponder, and maybe a couple softwares here and there, but everything past that, all of your commissions coming in over time is just like that. Commissions keep getting more, and your costs kind of stay the same relatively. So a lot of people, and maybe you can speak for yourself, Jamar, because I know you have invested in your own business again, getting a nicer camera, maybe getting a nicer equipment or whatever, but you don't have to start with any of that stuff. So a lot of it just goes right into a big profit margin of, upwards of 90%. From what I hear, a lot of people even say 95%, where it's all profit, what a lot of people say. So, okay. So, and just to expand on that a little bit, having the keys to product innovation and effective management. So the thing is, guys, is you're not paying for shipping. You're not paying for all these different things like inventory. You're not housing a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Like he said, Jamar said he didn't even, oh my gosh, whoever's sending presents, I appreciate that. I don't even know what that means on here, but it's really nice of you. Hopefully you're getting some good value on this, guys. So Everything that we pretty much do as affiliates, yeah, maybe for a little while, it's hard to get traction. And that's where you have to think long term and say, okay, where will I be in 5 years instead of right now? Because everything you guys do now is digital real estate, which means that, you make a YouTube video, it's there for 3 or 5 years. And still people make money on what they did years ago, which is insane, right? And so, TikToks have a little bit less of a lifespan, but you're building an audience that are there with you. And so those are things that you keep growing. You keep getting better. So you use EPG, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thanks for being here, man. And so affiliate marketing has proven to have a much higher return on investment than the majority of marketing strategies. Again, I'm just saying that to you guys, like that's important. That's important. So if you guys are putting your time into this, you want to make sure that it's actual profit, not just revenue, and then you have to spend all just to even get a buck or two, And so one major reason for this is because your target audience will hear about your product or service from the affiliates, so from us. And so in short, the companies love it because they don't have to pay all these different advertisements. And then we as affiliates love it because we continue to grow and compound and stuff. Holy cow. I just keep seeing a bunch of presents on this TikTok thing. So thank you so much. I don't really know what that stuff means, and so that's pretty much some of the main perks I see as affiliate marketing. Like I said, there's low risk, low cost, very flexible. You have targeted traffic because you have your niche and kind of your category of business, and then you have a big ROI, and so that's kind of the main reasons. And so I did want to just briefly, because I got quite a few questions today about a funnel, and so basically the normal website is confusing for a lot of people. Someone goes into a website looking to buy something, but then there's logos, there's banners, there's all this content, there's blogs, there's newsletters, there's the resource page, there's email me this, email me that. And then they go in there to buy something because they want that, and then they get sucked up into all this other junk. And then they don't buy because a confused buyer never buys. And so that's the biggest thing. A confused buyer never buys. And so with a funnel, it's extremely simple, and it's called a funnel for a reason, because you kind of, get the people up here and then you funnel them down to what your product, where you want them to go in a way. And so for those watching on Facebook and YouTube, obviously you guys can kind of see that right here where all the traffic starts up here, and you say, hey, take a look at this product or service. And then they give you your email, and that email is important because that's your whole business. The email, you want to build relationships with people. So the email is the most important aspect of it. They give you your email, and then you say, hey, this right here is a great education. So you're funneling them down. Or this right here is an awesome skateboard that I think you should look into, if you're into skating or gardening or whatever. And then you funnel them down, give them more value, and then it's at a higher price. And so you kind of are funneling them down. And that's the whole point of it. And so the cool thing about it is it's so simplistic. It's so simple that there's only one button usually on the page. It's either they click the button or they don't. And so that's kind of the idea of a funnel. And it's basically having a salesperson, it doesn't have to be sales related. It can also just be about sharing content and all that. But it's basically having a salesperson 24/7 working in your favor, instead of, clocking in and clocking out like a normal job, right? Like think how much more money businesses would get if they were always open 24/7 and they didn't have to pay their employees to be there, but they had a salesperson. So it's kind of like that. That's what a sales funnel is. And so that's kind of all I wanted to talk about today, guys. Again, if you guys have more questions, I'm happy to answer. Appreciate you guys if you're tuning in on Facebook or on YouTube. Go ahead and put replay in there if you guys want. And again, I always have the 15-day challenge in my links and everything, because that's the best way that I found to get started. And so if you guys want to click on that, anyone that is doing that and finishes the 15 days, I'm doing a one-on-one coaching call with you all. The reason I want to do that way is because I want to reward you guys for taking action and actually finishing something and educating yourself and learning these skills. As I see so many people, like for example, my first couple posts that got traction, I had over 3,000 people say that they're ready. And it's funny that there's so many. That's why I did my last training on Wantrepreneur. There's so many people that want to have their online business, but yet aren't willing to really take action. And so I want to reward those that do take action and that want that mentorship with me. And so that's why I'm cultivating the YouTube channel and the Facebook group to grow together, kind of like as a tribe. And that's why I named my entire channel the Affiliate Movement, because I want to have a movement where I'm helping people, And so that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about, guys. Thank you so much for following me, and we will see you in the next one.